welcome to the channel if you're new. We left this very port 1,254 days ago when we sold our house and moved on to our first sailboat. We're on to our second sailboat now, 2 years later. We just did haul out in Green Cove recently, and now we're fixing up the upper deck before going into the interior. We're back at home port in Palatka, Florida, and we've got quite a bit done this week that we want to share with you guys. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, then follow us, subscribe, and if you've been watching for a while, give us a like, give us a comment, and enjoy the video. Paul is crimping lugs into the hefty 4-auger wires to create solid mechanical connections for our battery bank. We're wiring up 4 100 amp hour batteries, ensuring our connection is robust and secure for maximum efficiency and safety. This is a crucial step in upgrading our boat's electrical system, one lug at a time.
Here's where we're at right now. Oops, I didn't see that. Look, that's a positive one. Alright, and then we also have this, so when you're connecting aluminum to aluminum or copper to aluminum, not copper to copper, it don't matter, but you need, I forget the actual name of it, but my friend turned me onto this. It's an antioxidant joint compound, and it keeps corrosion from happening. Up to 600 volts is what it's rated for, but you put it on there and it keeps the nobler metal from winning. It's kind of like the sheriff between the king and the peasants, hopefully. Maybe. Hopefully it ain't King Richard. We're switching to the next battery. Battery number 2. We're going to go into the controls. We're going to turn the charge switch off. Discharge switch off. Set successfully. We're going to go back to the next one. Switch to battery number 3. Wow, they're in order. And then we're going to go back to the controls. We're going to turn the charge switch off. Discharge switch off. Go back to the beginning. To number 4. Not connected. Disconnected. Connected to number 4. We're gonna turn the charge switch off. We're gonna turn the discharge switch off, and we're gonna go back to the main thing, and we're gonna switch back to battery number 1 just to make sure it stayed the same. Everything's gray. We're good. We're gonna double check. We're switching to the next one, and it like takes a minute. They're all off. We're good. Back to number 3. Then we got one more to go. Go to the controls. Everything's off. Back to battery 4. And it's all off. I disconnected the batteries from the inside with the BMS. I turned them all off. And I'm going to connect them. And then I'm going to power them on one by one so all 4 BMSs can start to communicate as one together. Hopefully that's the way it works. We'll see. That's the plan.
After working on the batteries for a while, we began working on the windows.
scratching that old left shoulder while you're up there, Mowgli. Now, just a hair lower. There.
That's what they look like.
That's it.
That's what they look like now. Why don't you tell me what you're doing?
We're putting like fairing on there basically to fill in all the gaps, and then sand it flat, and then cut a hole in it, and then we're gonna fair the inside too.
Put some new windows in, huh?
Yeah, but we're trying to hurry up and just make sure it's getting watertight for right now. We got all the windows. It's like this. Takes 5 minutes for this stuff to do its thing.
All right. It's a little windy to be doing this today, but it's been rainy on and off all day today, and we finally felt like we had a good window to get started, because you don't really want it to be too hot or too cold when you're doing this process, and you really want it to be like around 72 would be optimal, and I think it's 75 right now, which is the coolest it's been today. So that's why we're doing it right now, because we don't see any rain coming right now, and the temperature is just right for us to get started. So that's what we're doing. We've been wanting to work on this and get the upper deck finished, part of our refit. So it's exciting. What is she doing? Hi, Lily. Hi. Are you messing with Dad? You're a silly goose. Silly goose. She's getting you, Dad.
Oh no.
Oh no. What name was?
Little and insignificant.
Yeah.
No. That'll be the first time to prove somebody wrong.
That's right.
And it ain't gonna be the last. Oh gosh, I didn't use too much. You don't use enough, it won't work. And if you use too much, it starts working so damn fast that you can't get it to stop.
Good boy. Good job, baby. Good job. This is the one that's leaking in Liliana's closet. So he asked me to dry it out, sand over it, so he can put some in this. Alright, as you guys know, we've been doing a complete upper deck refit. We've had a lot going on, getting rid of the windows, sanding, we're getting ready to paint. But I had to take a second to tell you guys about this package we got in the mail. It's an air purifier. We're super excited about this. It's Airlock 1. We just got this package in the mail today, and we're going to install it, and we'll let you guys know if it works in a couple of weeks. But this is what it looks like. It's an air purifier that works by emitting ions into the air. They've used advanced ionization technology. It's widely used in hospitals, and you'll find these all over RVs and boats. It really helps with the smells. We're excited about that. We don't want any smells in our tiny little 39-foot space that we have here. But Paul's gonna install this in just a little bit. We're gonna show you the process of the installation. It's supposed to be quick and easy, about a 15-minute installation process. We are gonna do things a little bit differently because a lot of people hook theirs to the back of the air conditioning unit, but we really don't want ours outside exposed to the elements, which it's supposed to do good in the elements anyway, but it's not recommended to put them on the back of our type of air conditioner. We have the Medea U-shaped 8,000 BTU air conditioner, and it's just not, it doesn't work well on those having stuff on the outside. Am I saying that right?
Plug and play.
Right. So they have the plug and play pieces instead of the exposed wire terminals like a lot of the regular air conditioners. So we got an adapter for that, super cheap. You can get them at Walmart. We'll show you that too. But we just wanted to talk about this product for a minute because the way it works is just really interesting. It emits positive and negative ions into the air using the air conditioning unit, and these ions work together to go all through your boat, eliminating your holding tank smells, mold and mildew, and even fuel tank smells. So that's super impressive, quick and easy to install. And the best thing about it is no refills, no maintenance required. It's a one-step process. So we're gonna go install this today and see how it goes. But if you guys want one, we're gonna put a link in the description, and we'll make an update in a couple weeks to let you know how it goes. But we highly suggest them, and you can go to their website at www.airlockusa.com if you want to find out more, because I'm sure they've got a very better way of explaining how it works. But it's pretty advanced, and we're excited to try it out.
We're installing the Airlock 1. And we're going to use the mountain magnetic bracket. We're all good there. And you can, they give you the screws so that you can screw it, but we're putting it on the teak, so I don't want to like split the teak, and I didn't want to pre-drill no holes. So I'm going to take this guy right here, got 3M on it. I cleaned the surface already, and I sprayed some 3M on it and then wiped it off just to give it something to hang on to. If I can get that up. It's pretty solid stuff there. Alright, and then we're going to put it up here just like that. And that puts it about 4 inches away.
Alright.
3.5, something like that. And then we're going to tuck this around
It has
here.
to be at least 2 inches
Yeah,
away
2
from
inches.
the ion. The ion emitters has to be.
Yeah, 2 inches away from the fan.
From
and that
any
way
metal.
they'll be blowing it across there, and there's the airflow, and it'll be cleaning our boat. We'll see if it does the trick.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, one thing I noticed, there's a fuse and a positive, so I don't definitely want to make sure this goes. If you're wiring it up like this, you want to test your outlet that you're plugging it into to make sure that you're putting it on the positive leg when you do this. Now, already. Alright. But in here you can see the deal. Alright. that brass screw right there. See how it's different than that one? This is for the positive leg. So I still am going to show you something. Just like in the back of a receptacle, there's the different metal. Look at that, it goes right in there. Hang on. I want to not do this completely backwards. Yeah, we're good to go. And we're plugging it in. Here's the moment of truth. Oh, I hear it. Barely.
You can see the purple light.
Yep.
It's on. It's working. Now we need to turn the air conditioner on. All right.
Oh no. What do we got here? Set him up here so he can like. Oh, you almost set him over here. Don't get him near me. No, put him on there. Put him right here on the edge of the boat. Right there. Yeah, so he can dry off. Yeah. Just set him right there. Yeah, there he goes.
Oh.
Poor little feller. There.
That dirty water. Look how dirty it is.
Yeah. He needs to dry off. It was a crazy storm that happened.
Oh.
He fell in the water. Little feller. Oh, we did a good deed. Hopefully he's fine. Looks like he's real tired.
We just rescued a poor little bird that was in the water.
Say it normal. It's not a...
It's sad. It's a poor little bird that we found in the water. It's sad.
Look at him. And he's so cute. He's got a big old nose. I think he's an older bird. From his beak, it's a little shorter on the top. But he's doing good. He'll be alright.
Gopher tortoises are great diggers. They make long tunnels underground, usually 20 to 40 feet long, and 6 to 10 feet deep. These burrows aren't just for the tortoises, though. They also give shelter to hundreds of other animals, from snakes and frogs to mice and insects. Because so many creatures rely on these burrows, gopher tortoises are considered a keystone species in their environment. Yeah. Although our scooters lasted about 3,000 miles, it was time for a new one. I'm just excited over here. We just sold the Skiff. So that's awesome. It's out of here. One less thing for us to have to worry about over here on land.
are we on our way to, Mom? The old dinghy. The guy I sold it to tried to leave, and he got down like 3 miles, and the leaf spring broke.
On the trailer.
Yeah, so he brought it back, and I guess he didn't have a truck to come back and get it like till certain days or whatever. So luckily Shad just got a truck and was like, you know, dude's like, you know, anybody for 50 bucks wants to like take the trailer over there, you know? I'm like, not really. And then I thought of Shad, and I was like, okay, cool. So helped Shad out. Now he's like paying for his stuff and making money with his new truck. And we're getting rid of the dinghy and helping that guy too. So.
All right, so it was a super adventurous week this week, and now it's over. So if you guys like the video, make sure to give it a like, and if you're new, subscribe to our channel where we put out new videos each week, and consider following us over on Patreon because we do extra content on there as well. See you next week.